Good evening, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, real quick, I wanted to touch base real quick on H-bar. The hard part's over. Now we can readjust our stop losses because we bought in at 16.9. So now we got that first initial push up. We're hoping to build on that. So now you can update your stop loss as you see how I drew this line up at the top, because what you'll end up seeing, and this is what I'm personally doing, I like to update my stop losses as we go. So now I'm looking at this line right here, guys. Instead of having it down here at 16, where were we at? No. Instead of having it down at 16.3, I'm going to choose here. I'll take out some of the FUD so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing, because I don't want anybody to get caught with their pants down here. Now that we had a nice little boost up here, about 3% since we bought, 3.5%. Doesn't seem like a lot, but instead of having a stop loss down here, well, now we're going to look at this, top right here and see if it can break this descending channel that I'm putting in on the short term, which means if you see it trade like this and then it gets down to here out, if it goes to the bottom side, because now it's descending. So now we can make this even smaller, guys. So now you can update your stop loss from 16.3 to, I'm putting mine at 16.7, because I know if it goes below 16.7, it's likely done in this channel, because it broke out of it. For all intents and purposes, it broke out of it to the upside momentarily. Now we have to watch closely to see what the next candle does. But as of right now, it's going opposite of Bitcoin, because I think it's behind the rest of these. And the way I always look at it is think about it. Everybody made all this money. The bigwigs are manipulating shit. Well, now what happens? All their stuff are making, money. And now some of them still keep going up because they haven't even done anything yet. So I don't know. It looks like volume's picking up with H-bar. We got on it right away. So hopefully, we can get a nice kick up to 18.2. I'm not saying anything's guaranteed. And I'm not even saying it's not going to come down and go the other way. But that's why I'm updating the stop loss. Actually, guys, for me, where it's at now, I'm updating mine to 17 cents. I'm not coming out on the bottom side of this trade. So 17 cents. Here, we'll make it 0.1699. That's my stop loss. You guys can do what you want, but once it breaks up like this, I am no longer willing to lose money. So if it comes back down, I know there's just not enough steam to push through. And like I said, I've got the descending line. You can use the 16.8 or 16.99. But we bought in at 16.89, 16.93. We shouldn't be willing to lose any money on this trade. So I'm trying to update you guys as it goes along. You see with XLM, this is why we were saying be very careful at the top. You've already lost about 3.5% from the top. So I think we need to be very careful here because, obviously if Bitcoin rounds the bottom and doesn't do the little hump, like I said, that's going to leave problems. If Bitcoin goes up the hump right now, H-bar is going to look fucking great. If Bitcoin does this and then comes up like I think it might and then round down, I think it's got to touch over real quick. That's what I think. I think that's what everything's lining up for. I think that's why it showed us the left shoulder overshooting, and then it might do one of these and then come back down and then come back. But that's an overextended pattern right there. So to me, it indicates like this. It indicates. So that's the two patterns, guys. It's either going to do that from a bigger scale, or H-bar is going to fall off with that mini M that I created. That's not what I want to happen. I'm just saying we got to watch both sides now. But I want it to do something like that. But overshoot to the top side and then come back down. Play this part of the game where it goes up and taps resistance. And if it does, we're looking at some nice gains, because that would be up towards 19 cents. But anything at 18 cents and higher, you got to start making a decision, because that's, that's going to be about 10% at 18.1. So just pay attention, use caution, use the lines you want. And I'm not going to, don't use the 16. If you got in, you're trying to gamble. 16.75. So we updated the stop loss from 0.1633 to 0.1675. How about that? Give yourself a little bit of room in case it comes down. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM Future Digibyte OG. You guys already know what's going on with XRP. We've got it drawn out all day. XLM, same deal. I can even draw it out for you. This is what I was saying. I think it come around, or it's just going to do it real quick and then be done. But I think we're hitting the top of the pattern, if not already hit the top. Doge, I told you guys when you asked me, you could buy it because Doge very well could be doing the Batman tip. You know, it's coming up to the top. And it will be parallel with this, so you'd be up at about 21.2 if it decides to take that pattern. But it can also come down. But if I was guessing, my best educated guess, Doge could go up to 21 cents, but I'm not encouraging it. I'm just saying that's something in the pattern that I can see. DGB, same thing. Although these all look like they're putting the hair on the top. The only one that is close to not even putting the hair on the top is H-bar because it's so far below the pattern compared to the rest. It's crazy. So T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire, Sidebound Excellent Future Digibyte OG. Join Tom's Army. Make sure I do this all day, every day. I got a class to teach at 8 o'clock. So this will probably be one of the last updates you get until then. So you're going to be on your own for a little bit. If you want to donate, links also in the description. Those are also always appreciated, always doing a lot of work. And you see H-bar starting to get some volume in. So maybe this is going to be a great sign here. So stay blessed.